lettuce and ice cream.
What the fuck? Yo, we used to be so stupid. I mean, ice cream's good, but I don't eat lettuce much anymore. What do we eat now, Jasper?
We mentioned the Ja Rule condom. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, you're also into that type of stuff, aren't you, Jasper? The Miley Cyrus blow-up doll. Where did you get that?
Somebody gave it to me for my birthday at the store. I don't know.
How do you know that?
Because I had it and I don't know what happened to it.
It's incredible. Could you describe, did you guys see it at all?
I never saw it. It made it to my house. I don't know if it made it out of my house or... What the fuck happened to that shit? I don't know what happened to it.
And Youngleen, I was curious, right off the bat, another question for you. Please explain, what's going on here? Graffiti in Vietnam.
Oh shit, Nardwuar. You're good.
I got money like...
Obama.
Internet.
Explorer boys.
I love it that you mention Obama in a tune, and as a child used to wear like an Obama t-shirt.
Oh man, you know too much. No, you've seen it all.
I also saw that you shouted out "Skinny Puppy" from Vancouver.
Nice. Yeah, I was thinking about this. I was hoping you'd come through with this. Nice.
And Young Good.
Yes?
You had a dream about coming to Canada with the Kardashians?
Yeah. Yes, I had that dream. Yeah.
I can get into your dreams now.
Yeah, it was a wonderful dream. Drake, like, got on the plane too. Like a fat Drake, like a mix between DJ Khaled and Drake.
Right off the bat, Higher Brothers, I have a gift for you. Amigos Amigos double LP picture disc.
That's our shit. We fuck with Migos.
And OG Skippy.
Whoa! Why you know that?
How do you know that?
That's my.
Oh my god!
That's my first rap, AKA. That's when I in high school and college. That's an old name.
That's really old name.
I was curious, DZ of the Higher Brothers, what is going on right here?
This is my little time.
I never see this before. I never see this before.
In this time, you know, I just begin like listen hip hop music.
And Mello, your mom also has a store?
That's for real? How do you know that? Yeah, my mom have a store.
Little Sims, right off the bat, I have a gift for you. And it is something that you hold near and dear to your heart, a J Dilla LP.
Oh, wow.
What can you say about Little Sims and J Dilla?
How do you know I like J Dilla? I'm not supposed to ask you questions.
Oh, no, feel free, because you are Little Sims. We have to know.
J Dilla, for me, like, is one of my musical influences. He's incredible, so that's sick that you know that.
I have a quote for you. I appreciate the things I can do. Achieve, achieve, achieve.
How?
The Angel, please explain.
I'm done. Oh my days. Okay, so Achieve, Achieve, Achieve was the first song I ever wrote.
Mrs. Rowanson.
Miss Rosen. Too far. How do you know about my head of year?
That was the high school years. Little Sim, the high school years.
Yeah. Right, this is mad. Go on, keep going.
No, what can you say about her?
Miss Rosen was my head of year.
Quote, youth suspect at a railway station.
Youth suspect at a railway station. Oh. Ill manners. Okay, yeah. Damn. Yeah, so I was an extra at for a film. Sorry, you've just completely thrown me. For a film called Ill Manners, directed and starring Plan B, which was years ago, and it was like the scene was 2 seconds. So how you caught that, I don't know.
Global 7.
Global 7, yes. Wow, that's crazy. That's my sister's agency. That's crazy that you know that.
And you are Little
Sims.
Little Sims, quote, sick a bit.
The show?
Yes.
Wow. Wow, okay. Damn, you go so in, bro. Like, how? Like, I'm just done. Anyway, Sick a Bit is a show.
What about Jasmine from The Saxophone?
Oh my days, jeez, you are lit, bro. Yeah, Jasmine went to my school.
And you're into Alex Gray?
Alex, raw, you are, yeah. How do you know that?
Because you are Little Sims. We have to know.
That is mad. No, that's too mad. Like,
what can you say about Alex Gray?
He is a painter.
To tell you the truth, right off the bat, what can you tell me about this group right here, the Street Military?
Yeah, how you know about that, man? That's what we came up to, you know. We came up in the city of Houston, one of the biggest street groups.
In Huntsville, did you ever go to Clova of G-Side's barber shop at all?
Yeah, but I didn't get no haircut. But yeah, I was in there. For sure.
Can you tell the people that G-Side, Clova, barber shop?
I don't remember too much. I think it was
Hunts Vegas, Jackpot City.
It was for Who Got Bars. It was a rap competition that I was in, and they held it in that barbershop one night. Damn, that's crazy.
Did you ever get on WJOU?
Yeah. Jay Stock out the free intern there. Damn, I was on Oakwood's radio station. That's crazy. Where are you getting this information? I thought you were gonna grab shit off my Facebook. Like, my Facebook's mad open, but like, this is some real shit. Damn, that's crazy.
There's a lot of Jenkins that were at Oakwood, weren't there?
I guess so. Yeah, classically throughout history. Yeah.
Karina, Jasmine.
Yo. Dog. Nah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Jenkins, going way back, I wanted to ask you about this particular situation. What is going on in this photo right here?
All right, this is at Whitney Young.
If you could show the people what's going on here.
This is at Whitney Young in Chicago.
This is a red Kool-Aid Panera bread souffle party?
Yeah, exactly. Damn, that's crazy. I bet you don't got the first tape, though. That was just a line from some old mixtapes. I know some of y'all not gonna know what that is. Damn, these are my close homies. Like, this is my nigga Devin.
If we flip it over, we see the young Mick. What's going on in this particular photo? If we could turn this over, please, Mick.
Damn. Damn.
So it makes you wear a Lincoln mask? Where'd you get your Lincoln mask?
Nah, that's a song I did with Saba. Nah, yeah. You kind of coming at me with the random info all over the place. That's crazy. Okay, I'm ready.
Any luck with Hidden Cash Chicago?
No. Wow, that's the first one. That's the first one where you just really blew my mind with that one. That's crazy. No luck. There's a shit called Hidden Cash.
Sean Crutch.
Damn, that's the second one. I mean, I guess you could have got that from Facebook, but the fact that you even brought it up is crazy.
And Riff Raff, now you here are in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of the California roll. The California roll was invented here.
For real? How you know I like sushi, California rolls?
We gotta know that. You love the sushi.
Love the sushi.
Riff Raff, tell me about the importance of the Sharpstown Mall.
Sharpstown Mall? Oh man, that's where like all the jewelry shops are and shit. That's in Houston. That's a mall in Houston. I don't think it's shut down now.
Didn't you used to like do a lot of selling of CDs there?
Oh yeah, I saw some. Damn, you did some research. Yeah, I used to be, selling CDs in the mall, grinding hard and shit. That's the good though. You know what I mean? That you know all this shit.
How about for taking care of yourself, Riff Raff?
It's very important.
Yeah, like do you use Old Spice still?
I use a little Old Spice.
What flavor of Old Spice? Fiji?
Fiji? Oh yeah, how you know? Damn, you been searching through my shit. Cause that's the Fiji.
Woodwards.
He was. That's crazy. Yeah, there was a Woodwards in Richmond, where in the mall that's now Richmond Center, I want to say maybe, and yeah, she was a cashier at the Woodwards when I was a kid, and I would go hang out. Yeah, that's so weird. How do you know that? Did I say that one time?
You are Seth Rogen. We have to know. We have to know. And I was curious, your relative, Passenger 57?
Yeah, one of my relatives produced the movie Passenger 57. Distant relative. He would be in our Passover Seders, and he was maybe one of the first links to Hollywood that I technically had. I couldn't tell you his name.
You also have Z95.3 stickers in your room?
I do. Wow, that's so weird. So my grandfather was a plumber.
Seth Rogen, for your early years, you did 10 years of karate?
I did do 10 years of karate at the Jewish Community Center.
With Sean?
Sean Ho! Holy, he worked at Safeway. That's who worked at Safeway. Wow, that's crazy, yeah.
And Malcolm kicked you in the eye?
Whoa, that's so crazy. Yes, Malcolm did kick me in the eye. And I lost vision in my eye for 24 hours. It's so weird. And to make sure I didn't permanently lose vision in my eyeball.
In Seattle, age 4, did it all begin there?
In Seattle?
TJ Roberts.
TJ Roberts. She was our friend. Whoa. We went to Seattle with her.
And you told a joke.
I told a joke at the border?
You also picked up a porno in Chinatown?
I did. The first porno. I was in a play at the Chinese community center. I could not tell you how this happened.
Seth, I was curious, what can you say about this rap record right here? A test pressing, Gangstar.
Gangstar.
What do you think about Gangstar?
I love Gangstar. We used to listen to Gangstar all the time, especially at summer camp. We were absolutely obsessed with Gangstar and would listen to them constantly. How do you know this?
You are Seth Rogen.
I should know the answer to that question. That's so crazy.
But then there's also Hee Haw. And I will say your connection to Hee Haw is from one of your managers of past, Brylston.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very good. Man, you do some thorough, in-depth, unnecessary research.
How about the S&M mask? Didn't you get in trouble for wearing an S&M mask on an airplane?
I didn't get in trouble, but how did you know that? This was just recently. This was like a month ago, or I was in San Francisco. But how'd you find that out?
It wasn't on your DVD.
You're right, it wasn't on my DVD.
It wasn't on your DVD, but another sleeping incident was on your DVD, David Cross.
Nardwuar, are you going to answer my question? How'd you find out about that? I'm just curious, just because it was so innocuous and barely anybody knew about it.
On Mr. Show, you had a character called Dr. Shattuck. And what's not a reference to Kim Shattuck of the band The Muffs?
Very good. Yeah, that was.
And lastly, David Cross, is it true you once got poison ivy on your cock?
Wow. How did... All right, when the camera's off, I'll find out this stuff. Yeah, well, not so much my cock, but all over my back and my feet. I laid down in it. It was a hot Georgia night, and
who were the other people involved in this sketch? Like, you had different little tidbits of information out there, like the Norton wedding. For people that don't know, could you explain a bit about this Christ Conforming? Because this is genius. This is like the Queen haters in reverse.
Well, thank you very much for saying that. Good reference. I can't believe you know about the Queen haters.
Aziz, how did your brother meet Master P?
Oh my God, my brother did meet Master P. This is why I was really psyched to do this, because I know you dig deep. So my brother is one of the silliest, most interesting people I know.
Is Matthew your manager? Is he from Canada?
My tour manager, Matthew. He is Canadian. He's from Edmonton.
And he was on Unsolved Mysteries?
Yes, how do you know that? That's really good, because I don't think that's been on the internet. Or maybe I tweeted about it once. But yes, it's the most amazing fact ever. I was obsessed with the show Unsolved Mysteries.
Is it true, Whitney, that you once auditioned in a towel?
Yes! You really Googled deep. You Googled hard.
Whitney, you gave up showering.
I gave up showering.
You gave up showering.
Are you just deducing that based on the way I smell right now?
No, in Why Men Go Gay in...
L.A. Why did you remember? What? okay, so is this your thing? You just find the most esoteric things? I haven't thought about that in 8 years.
What products were you paid to do test focusing with?
That's a good question. God, you are really good at this, actually.
Thank you, Banyan Productions.
Oh my gosh. How do you know all this stuff? Banyan Productions. That's when I was in college. I used to work for this production company in Philadelphia.
Whitney Campbell, Christy Hinman, Bethany McHugh, and Katie Dennehy.
How do you know that? Where do you, like, what's happening?
Renault Catholic Celtic.
Like I might start crying. Oh my God. These are literally like some of my best friends from like when I was in like 8th grade. Bethany McHugh was my, oh my God.
And the grade 10 honor roll with Hillary Lewis.
How did you find, does Google just have all this stuff? Or, I mean, you're amazing. Do you get paid for this?
You're Whitney Cummings. We have to know this stuff.
This is so well, I just have to say, most interviews, like, I dread them, and you probably sense that from me in the beginning because you answer the same questions over and over again, and people ask about the same things. You started on Punk'd, you did What's It Like Being a Woman in Comedy. It's like the same questions, and it gets so monotonous, and you're, like, blowing my mind right now.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Chris Hardwick, but I've been watching you for like a decade and a half.
Please tell me about the drunk calling, Chris. Whitney Cummings, I have a gift for you here. Right here. It is Gil Scott-Heron.
How do you...
And Jamie.
Wait. What?
Jamie XX. You love them, don't you?
No, I do, but how do you know that? How do you know that? Did I say this somewhere? Are we falling in love?
You love vinyl.
Are we together now? Wait, okay, so how do you know this? Have you been in my house?
Were you into Joanna Wendt at all?
How do you know that? I'm obsessed with Joanna Wendt.
You can tell people Joanna Wendt.
I'm going to stop like being surprised by your awesome questions. Okay, Joanna Wendt is a performance artist.
Lived in the Sterling Apartments?
I lived in the... How would you know that? Yes, I lived in the Sterling Apartments.
Whitney Cummings, you like Bistro Francais in D.C.?
Okay, how do you know that? That's weird. This is a restaurant that me and my family would go to like regularly in DC. I don't even know if it's still open. That was like my favorite restaurant in Georgetown. It's called Bistro Francais. I don't know. I've never mentioned that in an interview, I don't think.
But you have taken a shit on your mom's lawn?
Yeah, when I was 17 years old. How did you know that? Can only I see you, Nardwuar?
Andy, I was curious, growing up, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, you had a hoodie in grade 1? A hoodie in grade 1?
Here it comes. Here it comes. Grade 1. In America, we call it first grade.
How's Pedro?
Pedro. Oh, man. You never disappoint, Nardwuar.
Andy Milanakis, your sister, is she into face painting?
She is into face painting. This guy's good. Yeah, she's like an art. She's an artist. She likes to face paint. She likes to write poetry.
And you were obsessed with Hitler's face, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Where'd you hear that? There was a period there where I was drawing Hitler's face a lot. Unfortunately, it was at Hebrew school.
You like sandwiches, don't you?
I love sandwiches. How does he know?
What type of sandwiches do you like? I love cheese.
I know you like cheese. You know, I love club sandwiches. Those are my favorite.
Don't you have a Kanye West diss song?
I do have a secret Kanye West diss song. I never released it because when he dissed SNL on Power, he said "fuck SNL" and the whole cast. I was still writing on SNL, and so I made a diss song, but I never released it. I just made it to maybe get hype on the internet.
Sensational.
Who are you?
R. Kelly.
Getting that Nardwuar, Snoop Dogg rolling the blunt on your show.
Oh, yeah.
In record time. 30 seconds or less. Now I gotta put it in the microwave for 11 seconds so I can trap all the ingredients.
Questions until we're done. So you got to make it good.
So pick the next 2 questions you're going to do, come up with them. So pick your 2 best shots, because we're not going to sit here and jack off all day.
How about we just throw them in? You can put this in my ball cart for a second. How about I put this in yours? I'll put a whole bunch on the table, and you can pick the one you like. It can be like multiple choice, or Henry. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. Here's a remaining question for Henry Rollins. A fan gave you the master tapes for Iggy Pop's Raw Power. That I think was pretty bizarre. Which Thin Lizzy song do you like better? Running Back or more than Why would you like Running Back more than Southbound? In Punk Planet, you always talk about how like you lived in a shed, but Greg Ginn says it is the study. I was curious about that. We're curious about your SOA demos, if there's going to be released. I was also curious about the best way to bulk up, because the salad bars have now been shut down in a lot of places because of the E. coli poisoning. And I was also wondering if you ever worked out with Rocky Erickson is all. And I'm also wondering what new tattoos you've got, Henry. And I'm also wondering if you get bigger, if it's a possibility that you'll be able to get more tattoos actually on your body. So those are the questions that are up there against Henry Rollins, because you say only have one question, and maybe you can perhaps pick the ones that you enjoy most, or I could recite them again to you, Henry Rollins, here in Vancouver, BC, Canada.
Well, I think you got a lot of energy, and the fact that you put all that together, I got to respect the effort.
And it's Power Bar for you too.
No thanks.
Okay.
But I respect that you put in all the time, so I'll try and address some of it.
There's a song out there right now by a punk band called the Nomads, called the Suharto Stomp. Earlier today as well at UBC, there were an incredible number of protesters. Do you think, Mr. Chrétien, if you were, say, 40 years younger, that you too would be writing punk songs and protesting against AIPAC?
But for me, in a democracy, people protest. I've been protested a few times in my lifetime, and with a lot of people at times. That's democracy. I did that myself too when I was a student, and now I'm no more a student. But I accept the fact that people will protest, and we had organized an area where they could express their views, and but at the same time we had to run the meeting properly.
Do you think, though, that mace equals freedom? Some of the protesters were maced.
What do you say?
Some of the protesters were maced. Does mace equal freedom? Would you have been maced yourself back then, Prime Minister Chrétien?
But I don't know what you mean by that.
Mace, pepper spray, some other members.
Oh, but I don't know. This technique did not exist in those days. For me, pepper, I put it on my plate.
And you are Travis Scott. Travis, I was curious, speaking about pants here, how do you keep your pants up when you're performing? It's incredible.
Belt.
I like Red Fox. This dope. Where you get this from?
A flea market. A friend found it at a flea market for $8.
Can I have it? Or can I buy it?
I
I give you 16.
I'm not sure if
I give you 24.
I'm not sure.
32.
I'm not sure.
$40, man.
I'm not sure, actually.
$40, sell it, man.
I can't.
Well, I'm taking it.
No, please don't, my friend. He'll kill me for that.
Let's see what else. Who can appreciate this right here? Absol, Dub C in the Mad Circle, West Side Connection. Come on, it's Dub C. A lot of people, what's crazy about Dub C is, he been doing this before you heard the West Side. Obviously, West Side Connection, but Stu's legendary as well.
Thanks so much for this knowledge of Compton Records. It's amazing.
Gave me more knowledge than I even, ever knew. I never knew about this right here. I ain't never seen this. Taking to something and drive you around?
Yeah, to all the sites. Like, check on the back here.
Oh, get out of here. Are you serious?
LA Hood Tours.
You'll get your ass shot rolling around people you don't know. I hope you made this up and don't be trying to plan on getting
it. No, this is real.
You got Rock on here.
There you go, J-Rock on there. Please explain what's going on. Please introduce who you have right here again.
This is right here is J-Rock right here. He's from his projects, Nickerson Garden Projects. I guess this is a place that people want to see when they come to LA, and this dude, is on the forefront for it. You know what I mean? So you meet him in the flesh right now.
J-Rock, did you know that you're in this hood tour at all?
Nah, I ain't know shit about this right here, man.
This dude, man, he's crazy.
Apparently, the game's dad is involved with this. He does some of the tours.
I don't know nothing about it.
What are some of the sites if somebody wants to check them out? What would they be visiting? It says childhood homes, movies. What would they be checking out?
Oh man, I don't know what they'll be checking out trying to go through these parts right here, man. You know what I mean?
Watchtowers on there.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you from.
Yeah. I see the
They
towers. Yeah, they got watts on there.
They got Watts on there. I'm quite sure they probably go say the Compton swap meet. Everything else around that just bullet holes. Unless you want to go see that.
And I have to ask J-Rock for a second. Me being from Canada, are you familiar with the other J-Rock from the Trailer Park Boys? You know that rapper, the J-Rock from the Trailer Park Boys?
No, I ain't never heard of him, man.
A Canadian TV series. There's a white guy, J-Rock.
No, I ain't never heard of him, man.
Something to check up on. Maybe when we take you on a hood tour of Halifax, you can check that out.
Hard.
And winding up here with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick, food for less. Food for less.
Food for less. Yeah. You been winning. What you done went over there? You talked about Louisiana. You got Food for Less. This is the area. This is where I grew up at. You know, and with my cereal. We left my cereal. Well, Fruity Pebbles. That's my favorite cereal. And I just get all my Fruity Pebbles from there. Sometimes we couldn't afford to buy it, so I had to take some of that Fruity Pebbles and eat it because it was good.
Do you know a guy called Canin?
Day. You heard that?
Cannon? Oh shit.
Please explain.
Yeah, that's crazy. This dude said Cannon. Wow. That's crazy. Cannon. That's one of the dudes I started off rapping with. My dude Antonio. Yeah. Wow, that's 8th grade. That's 7th grade.
How's he doing now?
He's killing right now. He's doing his thing right now. He on the come up. That's crazy though.
Family. Big Daddy. Got another gift for you, Kendrick Lamar. Have it right here. The Big Daddy
Kane. Big Daddy Kane.
What can you tell the people Big Daddy Kane? East Coast.
East Coast. This is one of my pop's favorite artists right here. Do you know what I'm saying? My pop's from Chicago. He actually, you know, it's crazy. When I was coming home, you know, they say when I was in the car seat coming from the hospital, my pops was playing this really loud. And my mom's was like, turn that shit down. He was like, no, let him hear it. This is music and it's good music.
15 stories like Average Joe. You got like 15 stories?
Good stuff, yep.
Can you tell us one of those if you got 15?
15. Let's go to 13. Walking from home, police pull up on the side of you. Hey, you look like so-and-so. I'm not so-and-so. You are so-and-so. Get in the car. Let's take this ride. Get out the car. You're not so-and-so. We don't need you anymore. That's one of the stories.
Compton, California.
Compton, California for you.
Now that might make you kind of hungry. What about Louisiana chicken?
Yeah, Louisiana chicken. That's the neighborhood. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah.
And there's like bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
What do you order there?
I ordered the number 3. It's a 3-piece with the fries and the lemonade.
And Kendrick Lamar, there's also Tams and Rite Aid too. The Rite Aid.
Definitely grew up in Tams and Rite. This dude right here is really doing his research though. This is crazy. Yeah, Tams and Rite Aid. I get the chili cheese fries.
Thanks so much, TEDx. You stand up. Thanks so much, TEDx. Keep on rocking and keep on rocking in the free world, TEDx and doo-doo-doo-doo.
And what about at the Rite Aid?
Rite Aid, I just get a bunch of milk for my little brothers and stuff like that.
The Compton Compilation.
Where you get this from?
The Compton Compilation. This is from about NWA time. Have you ever seen this before?
I know a few of these cats, MC8. No, I never seen this before. I didn't even know this existed.
Oh yeah, who do you know on there? Who can you see?
I see MC8, for sure.
And the white guy as well from Compton's Most Wanted. Because if you turn the record over right here, what do we have underneath?
Ooh, Compton's Most Wanted. That's right, let me see.
And the white guy. The white guy.
Who was that?
The white guy from Compton's Most Wanted. I never knew there was a white guy in Compton's Most Wanted.
This is crazy.
And underneath...
Swizzle. This is... Can I have this?
Some of them, possibly. And this right here is Toddy T, who was like the first. Do you know Toddy T at all?
Spades, mixed bachelor spade, Toddy T. My pops put me up on game. Matter of fact, my uncle Tony, R.I.P. Dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, what can you tell people about Toddy T? He's one of the first guys.
This is one of the first, I would say, artists that really put it down for Compton. Toddy T. Then you heard about NWA, but this is legendary right here. You dig that?
The Gangsta Boogie.
You did your real homework. What is this?
The King T.
You got some OGs on your joint, man. You really be doing your research, bro.
Oh, you're Kenneth Lamar. We gotta do that. Representing Compton.
King T. This is my pops would enjoy that you showing this to me right here. King D. Feel the agony. Back up.
Snoop Doggy Dogg, what can you tell the people about this VHS cassette right here? I was curious, did you put this out?
Oh my, Kev. This is what the fuck I've been trying to find. My Smoke Fest Volume 1. This is the first one I ever put out, cuz. Look, this is the first one that I put out. This is my first movie that I directed, put up the money for, shot it. See what it say on the back? Writer, director, and executive producer Snoop Doggy Dogg.
You don't even have a copy yourself?
No, I don't. I did this with Donald Randall, who was Dolomite's, Rudy Ray Moore's manager at the time when he was alive.
Now, check out where I got this right there. You took the wrapping away. This is quite amazing. Look where it started. It started here. 50 cents? It started at 50
records for $14.95.
And it ended up at
50 cent at Lily's book.
In Vancouver, went to 50. I thought it was anything 50 cents for your actual VHS.
That's dope.
So would you like this too, Snoop Doggy Dogg?
Gladly give you $1 for it.
Wow, okay, we'll do that then.
Compensated for your time and your troubles. I've been looking for this shit, homie, on some real shit. I've really been trying to find. This is my first one. I found Volume 2. They got Volume 2. You can get that anywhere. This shit right here is rare. This the one where I directed it. I shot it. I got in trouble behind this shit, too. There's some shit on there that's raw and uncut.
Now it's back in your hands for nobody to see ever again, right, Snoop?
Nardwuar.
And also the Watts Prophets, too. I'm glad you'll enjoy that.
Now that's heavy. Be on the look for, now that's going to be on my next album. You're going to hear some of that, so I'm going to have to give you a shout out on my next album. So look on the credits on the back. A double shout out to my nephew from Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? The Canuck, Mr. Nard, Stay Hard, Ward.
Well, thanks so much, Snoop. Keep on rocking in the free world and doot-doot-a-loot-doo.
Doot-doot.
Little Wayne, what type of food do you like?
Pussy.
Well, Katy Perry, it doesn't stop there. There's a bit of an illusion coming up here. Right now, there's a guy who's very punk pictured there. And I guess I was curious, Katy Perry. Punk gigs. Was one of the first gigs you ever saw the Mad Caddies?
Yeah. How do you know that? Because you wear all plaid.
The Mad Caddies in Santa Barbara?
Yes.
What was that like, at the living room or the Coach House, one of those punk places?
Yeah, I used to go to the Coach House and the living room all the time. Oh my gosh.
What can you tell the people about the punk past, the early gigs at the Coach House with Katy Perry that you checked out?
Well, I was Katie Hudson at the time. There was no Katy Perry existence, although she was being formed in my womb. Just kidding. But it was just, a fun place that, it was kind of an alternative place that me and my friends would go to. And, we were underage and we thought it was the coolest thing ever, seeing people skank. Remember skanking?
Yes, and then you got through the Brick Squad. How's this tour going for the breast?
Hey, man, we love the breast, man. Little breast, small breast, big breast, fake breast, all that.
I have a quote for you, Waka and Muda Kid. Here it is. She's a tiger-striped pit bull. Rima Major. That's what we called Rima Major, a tiger-striped pit bull.
But you just fucked me up. Like, this guy's really on it, man. Yo, Rima is a pit, man. She'll be back, too, tomorrow. She got sick as hell, man, from the road. Yeah, she's crazy. Yo, like, she remind me of Queen Latifah, MC Light, and like just mixed in one. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just...
And she's from Canada, Canadian.
Yeah, she's sick, man. Yo, I swear to God, that girl is crazy.
What has she told you guys about Canada? Has she told you anything about Canada, Toronto?
It's real motherfuckers. That's what she say. It's real motherfuckers.
Hey, what can you tell the people about Alan too?
I like him. He's an awesome jazz artist. Fuck, this is random. How do you know this shit?
Well, you're Odd Future. We have to know about Odd Future, don't we, Haji?
Yeah.
Wolfgang's gotta know. And continue on here. Another gift for you, Tyler.
I'm about to put my balls out. Everyone, look away.
Tweeter.
What? I didn't hear shit you just said. That's cool though. This nigga tight, nigga got money and bitches. Look at this nigga's shirt, nigga.
Future, winding up here. What's about the Soul Banana Crew? Who's the Soul Banana Crew?
Oh shit, nigga, that's from 10th, 11th grade. They would support us in the early days and shit. Damn, I ain't heard about that since I was 15 or 16. Fuck. You with the feds?
What happened there?
Just made it rain. And if a girl come over and make a thunderstorm.
Check out what they have, what the new pornographers have for sale, or had a few years ago.
The classic rock Coke mirror. Yeah, that's nice. See, this is what I wanted mine to look like, but mine looks more like it's for like a 16-year-old's like locker, like for the inside of her locker.
Here we have some more lyrics. Fik mina bolar, sleek ada ven.
Is it Get My Boss Licked by Zoe Deschanel looking like Cocaine Addict?
Yes!
Great.
Okay, could you please explain the genesis of that line and how am I doing with my Swedish?
You're doing very well. You're doing very well. I don't know, I just think Zoe Deschanel is like a beautiful woman. So yeah, just wanted to give some props to Zoe.
This is Young Lean.
Yeah, this is Young Lin.
I got money like
Obama.
Internet.
Explorer boys.
I love it that you mention Obama in a tune, and as a child used to wear like an Obama t-shirt.
Oh man, you know too much. No, you've seen it all.
Young Lean, how do you stop people from crying at your gigs?
I can't. It's impossible.
But they are wearing bucket hats.
They sure are.
And you could turn the bucket hat upside down and that'll catch the tears.
That's true.
What do you see here?
Trap.
I want to give you a gift that represents Vancouver, Canada. It is the Cheech and Chong record with the rolling paper still intact. Mostly when you find this record, there's no rolling paper. But I thought I'd bring this down because Tommy Chong is from Canada. So this is a gift from me to you, another gift.
Thank you, man. And when you come to New York, I'm taking care of you. We're going to Flushing, we're going to the whorehouse. We're getting you a rub and tug from the Asian, whatever you want.
Turn up! This guy is crazy as fuck. He's got to be on Molly or some powder or something.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh my God!
That works! Yeah.
My Nardwuar sheet. This is my Nardwuar sheet.
Nardwuar is great, man. Shouts out to Nardwuar.
Well, thanks for the support, Danny Brown. Keep on rocking in the free world and doot doodaloo doo. Doot doot. Yeah.